So today will be the last day for us to have fun and go around Tokyo and scratch off some bucket list. First, we are going to walk from our hotel going towards the Tokyo Skytree Tower. It's around 10 to 20 minutes depending on, your pace. But the goal today is we are going to visit the tower, and along the way, bike shops are all over the place. Beautiful bikes. Beckett wants to buy one, politely said no. Inside of me, I really want to buy one. But before reaching Tokyo Tower, we saw this playground and a lot of families and kids are playing. And guess what? We are family and we have a kid. We checked it out. Amazing park here in Japan. And there's a lot of nice Tokyo Tower background. We took a lot of photos, and definitely there's a lot of slides right there. The other side of the bridge, there was a park. We didn't go there, but definitely checked it out. The slides in this part, Mom and Beckett definitely had a blast. First, you gotta go around the other side, see that boat, and there's a ladder. That's where you're going to slide. Position myself on the other side like the fathers with me right there ahead of me. Mom followed by Rocket Beckett. Boy, he is having a blast. But definitely going back to our main mission, which is the Tokyo Skytree Tower and Kirby Cafe, is located inside the mall. So you gotta go inside the mall, and from there you can access it through, I think, 3rd or 5th floor. I believe it was like that. But before that, we took a chances and go to the ticketing office of the Tokyo Skytree Tower, and hopefully we can get tickets in case you have to book ahead of time. And this wasn't like really a planned Tokyo Tower visit for us, but we did our best, and unfortunately we did not get a ticket to go to the Skytree Tower. However, there's always a treat. Look at this place, so much anime stuff. I wish we can bring them all, but it's a treat. A candy for my eyes and my kids as well. Beautiful, man. They just laid it out in here. This is located in the main floor of the ticketing department of the Tokyo Sky Tower. This is the main store. This is it. There's a lot of memorabilia, there's action figures, and definitely you cannot touch them. I can't resist it. I have to just poke it at least, because there's right there. It's beautiful, man. They mixed it up really nicely. A nice pop-up store, and it's amazing, beautiful anime things. Once again, I did not know how to locate, so I gotta ask the nice lady here to where is the entrance for, Tokyo Skytree, that we can book our Kirby Cafe as well. But then again, you gotta schedule that ahead of time, guys. You need that, because if you don't have it, there's definitely a way. Once again, I was surprised there was a Christmas market this side of the mall, and it's beautiful. I'll show you later on. But Kirby Cafe is just right here. Beckett Boy's bucket list. He's happy. He knows that this is big sister's birthday trip, but Kirby Cafe definitely is in his list, and this is a checked off, guys. However, there is a schedule that you need to book ahead of time, but there's always a wait list, and you would have just to put your name and they will text you or call you if it's your time to eat inside the cafe. And that's what we did. We waited around 1.5 hours to 2 hours, and since you're in the Skytree Tower, it's not a bad deal at all. Christmas market is here, Tokyo Tower is here, beautiful sight. Everybody's having fun. It's a family-friendly environment. It is cold though. I gave Beckett Boy his stuff. Because this man is kind of warm body. He doesn't like, getting hot. But Mom right here, what do you call this, pop-up gacha store inside the mall? There's a lot of kids later on here with students, all uniform. This place is packed full of students buying these gacha things, and I'll be honest with you, these things are pretty cool. Nice things, this little toys is not just trendy, but everybody has their own piece here. Everybody got their own favorite characters, and you can get them in that gacha store. And I asked Beckett Boy to help me out assemble my Gundam, and yes, he gave me a little bit of assistance, but it's all me right here. Beautiful little piece, and a piece of Japanese toys is in my possession. Now it's our turn to go inside Kirby Cafe, and this is a bucket list checked off. Big deal, because Beckett Boy and Maddie really loves Kirby, especially me and Beckett. We play Smash Brothers, and Kirby's one of the main characters there. He's pretty strong and annoying, but yeah, This is a big deal for Beckett Boy, and here we go. I'm gonna order a little bit of food, and there's a lot of food, guys. The menus here, I must say, it's catered toward kids and all that, but I'm surprised there's a lot of adults without kids in line. But Big Boy got his cheese pizza. It's not Papa John's, but he's backing off. Mom gave him some, and Maddie, I don't know what this is, some kind of chicken with vegetables, but I got my good old coffee. I'm straight. And later on, after Kirby Cafe, my wife heading out together. There's a ramen competition, guys. This is one of my wife's plan ahead of time. There's like 10 stalls here. As soon as you walked in, you will be greeted by everyone with their stalls, because this is a competition, a nationwide competition. Yes, they with different areas in Japan and cast their vote, and we just I just want ramen. That's all I want right now. And as soon as you walked in, you're gonna be greeted by all this staff in the stall, and they're gonna invite you to buy the ramen, and I'll explain it to you later on what they have. But the smell of good air is just amazing. Ramen smell, I love it. We didn't know how to get or why. We thought we just have to purchase it directly to the stall, but the gentleman told us that you gotta get the ticket in the machine. You can pay cash there or card, and I think it's 1,100 yen or around $6 to $7 for one ramen. And he's explaining it to us that you can get as much as 8 if you want, but who can eat 8 ramen? Naruto can, but you know what, man, I can't. My vault here is not that big. But me and my wife, we straight with 2 because this is a pretty big bowl, and I don't want to waste the food. And my mission here is somewhat, I'm hungry and I want to taste the best of the best from the restaurants, because these guys are competing at each other, and this is like bragging rights for their family or their restaurant name, and they're gonna put 100%. So my wife picked this guy's ramen. I will be heading in the other side because it is a competition. I want to taste different approach versus my wife. And yes, I went to Sapporo Miso Ramen, and the guy greeted me. He's ready to rock and roll, and I'll be like, I'm really hungry, man. I'm looking at this brochure, and I'll be like, I want to jump down already. Waited around 15 to 20 minutes, around 4 to 5 p.m. And my ramen is ready right there. So there's not a lot of people, guys. But believe me, as soon as I walk into the tent, there's some like media team with like 4 or 5 cameras, and I see a lot of vloggers with people like asking for autographs. And this is really, really famous spot, but around this time, it's kind of mellowing down. But when we left a while ago after we ate, this place was packed. And here we go. She's already eating up. I need to remove my bag because I'm ready. I'm on a mission, but looking at her, she's chomping down, and I'll be like, whoa. But first and foremost, you gotta taste that broth. Man, I'm locked in. I got some bamboo shoots in here and other stuff in my ramen, and she cannot resist. She wants to get some of my food. Now, I'll be like you what you can have, some you can have, some, my wife, man. But honestly, though, this is a competition, and I really cannot wait to taste my wife's, ramen. I want to taste that broth once again before, a little bit more lighter. That's her ramen. Then mine is a little bit heavy, and I'm surprised her ramen is different approach. Very, very delicious for both. And I'm torn down, man. This is a really, really good competition, and everybody, deserves some credits. The hard working that they put and clean the pallets. I need to get this drink, just to clear it up because I want to retake everything. And man, this place, if I can buy all the 10 stalls of ramen competitors, I will put this pretty big bowl, and I'll finish mine. So I also finish my wife's. And after that, guys, you gotta bring your plate into the tent, and they will clean it up for you. They will give you a coin as soon as you handed the other piece of the ticket. You will drop that coin and cast your vote from where you bought your ramen. And definitely, I dropped mine to that miso place, the bamboo shoots. I was so happy to experience this. This was an amazing experience. But right now, reset and good to go. Going back home, getting off the train, I am so delighted and happy in this trip. Madison's 18. and I got a little bit of ramen kicking in right there. She's sleepy, but before heading back to our crib, there is a bakery near our hotel. During the end of the shift, they will give you like a massive 60-70% discount because they make their bread every single day fresh, and definitely it's a must visit. But right now it's time to go home. It's an amazing trip. After that, from High Japan, we hit Toronto because we cannot catch a plane going directly to the US because it's packed up. It's an 8-hour drive from Toronto to Baltimore. I'd rather have that versus, waiting in the airport for God knows how long. So I took matters in my own hands and drove 8 hours. And best believe Toronto is snowing. It's a crazy, crazy weather in Toronto, man. But this is my first cross-border trip in my life. This is Toronto, Canada, crossing to Buffalo, New York. Definitely handed our card if you had that global pass. That card is very convenient, and guess what? We are in the United States of America once again. It was an 8-hour trip. Amazing trip, Japan. Always love to come back in Japan, eat food, spend time with family, discover some new things, and best believe we would like to see Japan again in 2026. Thank you guys for watching. There's gonna be awesome stuff coming over in our Europe trip, Christmas market. Always remember, God is good all time. This your main boy. Peace out.